Nuclear missile ready. Nuclear missile ready.
Hello everybody, good day to you. Welcome to another show match between two players over here. We're gonna have a best of 7 between BuRning and Mage. Mage, a originally Chinese player, I believe, who is now, let me double check this, lives in Canada, was it? He lives in Canada right now. BuRning, a Ukrainian player, who I believe still is remaining in Ukraine. Do correct me if I'm wrong, of course. Either way. Either way. We will be hopping into these matches rather shortly, guys. Both players are already in the lobby waiting to hop into the first game. It will be on King's Cove. There we go. They wanted no match history. Fair enough. Both players are ready. We are gonna hop into the first game. Everybody, I hope you are strapped in. You have your drink and your snack as well, because the first game is about to start. Here we go. As you can hear, the countdown going on. The first match will be taking place on King's Cove. Very good stuff. Right. Here we have it. It's a small little show match. There's nothing really too big, guys. It's just two players from Alpha X having a little bit of an exhibition, getting some experience on the stream, you know, or a little bit of extra pressure when there's just a slight amount of money on the line, but still there's some money on the line. A little bit more of an experience for them, and you know what, just, it's a good practice as well, of course, overall. We have in the top left corner of the match the originally Chinese Protoss player. His name is Mage. Checking to see if there is a proxy Rex going on over here. It looks like he will actually scout it straight away. But first, let's do a quick introduction of the red Terran player. His name is BuRning. BuRning, the Ukrainian Terran player. Now, Mage already in a marvelous spot here after being able to deny this barracks from being built. They really shouldn't get up here. And there it goes. Boom goes the dynamite. Or the barracks in this case. But there might be some dynamite in there. Just to cancel that building that quickly. Or a very strong gust of wind just flew by and ensured that it would fall over. Right. And now making two barracks in his main base. Mage, will he be able to scout this? Is he gonna... It's gonna depend on how far he goes into the base. It is quite a long way, but so far he's just staying around the main parts. Is he gonna try... Ooh, okay, he is walled in, so most likely he will see that second Rex as well. As long as he just keeps running around. Actually, still not having spotted it. The Reaper getting dangerously close now, but there has been a gas steal. Gas steal is going to be very strong against any type of mass Reaper strategies. And Mage aware of this, of course. That's why he is going for it. This aggressive gas still. Ooh, he might actually get that SCV. No, he does not. So he only saw the one barracks so far, but he didn't see any other tech structures or really any other structures being thrown down. So he might be under the impression that something else is going on. He didn't see a command center being built. So he still might be slightly aware of something cheeky going on, perhaps. Let's see if this adept should go across the map here. Ooh, that is a nice nade there. Anticipating that adept movement. And now 2 Reapers bullying this adept. 3rd Reaper already on the way as well. And this should give it fully away. Mage, what will be his response? He's going to throw down a shield battery. Shield battery, not a wrong call here. Cronin boosting out his Stalkers as well at the same time. And just staying away from any type of upgrades. That would be a too heavy investment. And just trying to completely commit to making units over here. For now also, of course, another shield battery going down already. 2 probes have been killed. Behind this BuRning has been creating his own expansion as well. Kind of curious to see what his follow-up will be. It looks like with the tech lab he won't fully commit to these enormous Reaper strategy that we see sometimes, but it's more usually being used against Zerg. So makes sense that he doesn't go for it fully, just wants to do a little bit more damage than he has right now. This has been quite a hefty investment, and surely he is looking to get some more probe kills here. Trying to get the Stalker, perhaps not the best unit for him to target down, but still. OB, Alan Zoraida, thank you for joining us. I'm assuming you're here for Mr. Mage. Just by your characters that are being used here. Right, now BuRning is destroying that assimilator as well. Reaper's still not having done that much on the map. He's containing Mage in his own pace, that is for sure. And delayed blink tech for a little bit, but other than that, I mean, he killed 2 probes, 2 shield batteries had to be made, but I don't feel like that is still good enough for such a heavy investment of the double barracks and then making this many Reapers. Let's take a look. He still doesn't have a starport. Only just now has his factory finished up as well. Only now starting the starport. There we go. But we do have a hefty Bioforce Ball being created behind this. So he will most likely be looking to do a timing attack here with the +1, the plus Stimpack and Combat Shield. And perhaps as well 2 Medevacs behind this. Not sure if it's gonna completely line up, but it looks like it's gonna be pretty decent. Perhaps the Medevacs will fly in afterwards, of course, with those the booster rockets behind them, speeding up their journey. Now in comes the Bioforce. I don't know exactly. Oh, I don't know exactly if this. Right now he does see the Marauder and the Marine walking out, so he should be aware that something is walking across the map here, or getting the Observer. That is a nice pickoff. Now already in position, he has the blink as well, the blink upgrade, so he isn't in that horrible of a location here. I think he should be okay with reasonable blink micro. Bio Ball really aggressively jumping forwards though with the sentry here as well though. Adding 1 extra armor, it does get targeted down, but this Bio Ball just doesn't have enough oomph. And is going to get taken down rather handedly here by Mage. Absolutely slapped down that attack right here without any splash damage whatsoever. I really expected BuRning to wait for those 2 Medevacs as well, just to have some sort of retreat. But even then with Blink Stalkers, of course, that is still a very dangerous way to retreat with the 2 Blink Stalkers or the 2 Medevacs. Just gonna have to wait and see. A little bit of a counter aggression being moved forward in the form of those Blink Stalkers. Playing it very safe though, forcing a stim and blinking away. And let's take a look. This is a 2 Widowmine drop on the way now as well. And Colossi in production, full Mage as well. Should be very comfortable with the Bioforce that is being created on the other side of the map. Don't think BuRning is aware at all yet that Colossus are being made, so if he was, he probably would start to make a little bit more from his starport. Oh boy, the Stalker's moving forwards again. Gonna pick off all this reinforcements here. And then perhaps gonna go for SCVs moving towards the third base. Or just staying over here. Trying to get on top of the production line. That is also a very good move. Blinking away from that Widowmine. The second Widowmine though does manage to get some damage done. At the same time, we see the Widowmine over here killing 6 probes, killing 10 probes. And the Bioforce getting right on top of all the Colossus. The Colossus both fall. Huge Widowmine hits. Actually, 28 probes already going down. A big recall as well was forced. The Stalkers now in the main base again. But perhaps he was gonna have a better time in this matchup still if he just tried to do some more damage on the other side of the map. Right now, though, he is in a world of hurt after having lost pretty much half of his probe line there. That was very unfortunate. Rip indeed, Dojo Gamer. Rip indeed. Oh, dear lord, he is still here. Alright. Luckily this time Mage on top of it though. Not allowing that to happen again. I think no micro would have done more. Yeah, perhaps. Right, now BuRning very comfortably, making a 4th base. Losing 2 SCVs, that of course nowhere near the amount of the damage that Mage suffered earlier on in the game. It's gonna add Storm behind this as well. I'm not sure if I like that. After already being behind, perhaps it would be the best call to just try to stay on his tech right now and go for a big attack as quickly as possible. But instead, he is gonna try to macro out of this, making more probes. Doing his best to come back that way. In an economic sense. Oh dear lord, that is another Widowmine. A Widowmine, does it connect? That is 4 more probes going down. Now, he is catching up slowly in the work account, but I'm feeling that BuRning is gonna walk out with a very, very strong bio ball here. Already having his Vikings out as well. Gonna help out very, very nicely against those Colossus. The Colossi. His Colossi will melt to that amount of Vikings. Yeah, so High Templar might save him if he doesn't get EMP. That is true, that is true. I mean, yeah, he is aware of this amount of Vikings, of course. Still, though, it feels just like a very, very rough spot. Full Mage. I'm not completely sure how he should be able to get himself out. I do believe a Ghost Academy was made as well. Yeah, there's 2 Ghost Academies already on the field. Now, no ghosts yet being created or out. So if he does move forward now, BuRning, that is, he might still lose quite a bit of army towards those heavy storms, but I don't know. We'll have to wait and see how BuRning reacts here, how he manages his forces, and actually, High Templar and the War Prism, those are pretty reasonable storms. Having to be forced back now with his Bioforce quite low. Still so many more storms remaining, but there's not really any kind of meat shield. Well, there are the Stalkers now, more Stalkers being walloped in as well. Oh boy, I messed up something with the Nightbot, guys. As you can see, there is a link to the Matcherino page, but I wrote code and then the code behind it, but the code is stuck to the HTML link as well. I'll have to fix that immediately. So if you do wanna contribute with the Matcherino code, make sure not to include that word code in the end there. Either way, let's keep our eyes on this game. Mage is moving forwards here. The Colossi are looking to poke ahead on the top of... Oh my god, the War Prism instantly goes down to those Vikings. Very unfortunate. There are still 4 High Templar remaining, but also a very, very strong Bio Ball, although there's no energy on those Medivacks, and the Bio Ball is rather low on HP right now. One Liberator trying to siege up. This is a rather weird situation, actually. BuRning in a lot of trouble. Alright, more of his army now finally arriving. I was positioned in the 3rd base. Liberator sieging up, and there we go. That should be enough to clean up this Protoss aggression. Recall being forced out, but still losing so many of his valuable units. Only 8 SCVs going down, and more Widowmine harassment taking place on the opposite side of the map. Just flying out, flying back in again, over and over. Relentless aggression with that Medevac and the single Widowmine there. I really like it. Oh, is he gonna go in again? Might actually be a little bit of a F2 here happening. But I think he can afford to lose that Medevac. It's not the worst case right now. BuRning looking very strong still. Might want to have a couple more Medevacs because his forces are quite low still. 1 or 2 really good storms can still ruin his day if his Bioforce is this low. He is staying on his side of the map. He almost is, well, he almost has doubled the army supply here. But still, of course, with his army being that vulnerable right now. Bit of a lag spike there for me. With his army still being this vulnerable, I understand that he doesn't really want to move out at this point. Some Blink Stalkers looking for some damage here. Might be able to pick off a Ghost. Barely not being able to do so. Now, 1 Ghost is on the way. Actually, does he have nuke? Yeah, alright, he does have a nuke available. Going for it. Let's see on Mage, his Percept active. He's looking around, trying to find that nuke. Can he find it in time? Oh boy, it doesn't appear so. Ooh, he might have actually seen it. Here it is. Still 8 probes going down. Luckily though, moving his army out of the blast radius. But maybe that was more so a reaction to this Terran army in the front. Oh my god, those were huge EMPs right on top of those High Templars. And down goes his 5th base. Only Blinkstalks remaining, 2 Colossi and a handful of Zealots. It's gonna be very, very difficult to stop this Terran onslaught now. Moving forward slowly with the Liberators. The Stalkers trying to blink underneath the Liberators, but it's just not enough. The Bioforce melting them ever so quickly. Only Colossi now remaining, 3 Colossi. I'm not sure if there's still any Vikings out on the map. There's 3 Vikings right now, but where are they? Okay, they're still in the main base. Mage, is he gonna find this? I don't think so, actually. Oh, he just moved a couple of probes here. It is gonna land again. In comes the nuke. 10 more probes going down. Absolutely devastating amounts of damage taken here for Mage. Mage in the World of Hurt wants to clear up this Terran army, but even then still will be in a lot of trouble here just overall in the game after losing that many probes again. Another nuke going down, this time right on top of the Colossi. Mage not even being able to hold this attack. GG being called. First game going to BuRning. Alright, let me quickly fix our Nightbot here. Right, we also will have to switch to the other channel, of course. Or the, whatchamacallit, the other service. There we go. Right. Let me see if this is fixed now. Yep, there we go. Okay. That is very nice. And let me join. There we go. Both my players, get them in a group again. Oh, it's the it's the battle cruiser flying away here. Oh, there we go. All right. I thought someone was making French fries. Yeah, did sound like it a little bit. Felt like people were trying to make French fries for today as well. Just because of the heat, honestly. Acropolis. Don't know if it is as hot where you guys are as it is for me. It is. Oh, still waiting for BuRning to join. There we go. Okay. I don't know why it doesn't show up automatically on the US servers, Game Hot. But, oh boy, it is. But it rained a bit 2 hours ago, and now it's cool and breezy. Nice, that is very good to hear. Yeah, actually, it's quite breezy here now, too. Which helps out a lot, honestly. There we go. Let me get BuRning in my slot. I don't want to fight Mage. That would go absolutely horrible. That wouldn't be a very good show match, would it? Mage says he's ready. Both players are ready. Here we go. On to the next game. Game number 2. And of course, guys, games like these, they would not be possible without the help of great sponsors such as 24-Hour Fitness. 24-Hour Fitness, they help you get the shape that you want to be with your body. Help that you get... Oh. Waiting for StarCraft, please, StarCraft. Yeah, 24-Hour Fitness, they help you in whatever way you need. They have personal trainers, they have all the equipment, they even have pools available, cardio equipment, weights and all sorts of lifting machines. Some great stuff. And of course they support esports in a major way just by supporting teams like Alpha X and such. So, you know what? Show them some love. Show yourself some love as well. Go to 24-Hour Fitness. Make yourself a happier person that way. Alright. Best of 7 show match. Here we go. Game number 2. We have in the top left corner of the map. He is blue. He is the Protoss player. He is called Mage. And we have a pause occurring for now. Why my hotkeys is violet. Oh, I can't talk to them. That is a mistake. Oh well. I don't know. Ah, never mind. Go. XD. GGG.
Game resumed.
I think that's go, 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 go. GG would be good game, of course, as we all know. GGG. the triple G is go, go, go. Yeah. Alright, in the bottom right we have the red Terran player hailing from the Ukraine. His name is BuRning. Two Alpha X players, as we can see indicated by the beautiful logo. Trying their best in this show match. It is a small show match, of course. Gotta do my ladder struggle. So see you. Like the cast and keep it up, mate. Thank you very much, Dojo Gamer. Right. Engineering bay being put down, blocking that nexus over here. BuRning truly being a little bit of a cheeky man overall. I like it though, I can't say I disagree with his tactics. Forcing Mage to spend his minerals elsewhere here. First going for a second gas. Getting that cybernetic score. Is he gonna try to do the same on the other side of the map? It doesn't look so. Doesn't appear so. So he is just gonna... Actually, where is this bro going? That is a weird path for the probe to take. Perhaps he is expecting that Reaper, of course, still coming around. But there is a reactor being made. Alright, there we go. He stops over here. Perhaps we will see a proxy going down there later on. We'll have to wait and see. Be a little patient. Factory on the way as well. Double Marines immediately being produced. And a Twilight Council coming down once more. Are we gonna see that Blink Stalker play again coming out of Mage? I do have to say I really love myself some Blink Stalkers. It is some amazing micro to see always in the hands of a proper player. And you can do ever so much with it as well, especially against Terran players. It helps out so much in defense and it helps in just being aggressive as well. Keeping up some pressure, containing your opponents here and there. And also, of course, if there is some sort of drop going on, for example, Widow Mines, as we are likely to be seeing here. Actually, are these Hellions? Maybe? But I'm expecting Widow Mines. Oh, actually, still Hellions. Alright. That is a thing as well, of course, that Terran can do. Yeah, ooh, Dark Shrine on the way, actually. Robo, Facility, Gateway. Everything a Protoss needs in one basket over here on the bottom side of the map. I don't think BuRning will actually scout that, or he will have to take a very long detour with those Hellions, and I don't think he will. One adept scouting this over here. Now, I believe this is a full wall of, so perhaps those Marines can still poke away from afar, and that might still be able to do some damage here, maybe kill a building, but it's gonna take a long time. I don't think that will actually happen, honestly. Perhaps the pylon still though does have his warp in available. 2 gateways, actually 2 gateways, not that many. Hellions now moving forwards, trying to get that probe. 2 shield batteries being put down. Perhaps another pylon wouldn't hurt you here. Mage, a little bit. Ooh, didn't get that pylon up quickly. Using another probe. Things have been depowered on this side of the map, but of course the big problem will be later on full BuRning, those Dark Templars coming in. And we see also Stealth Banshees coming out after this as a follow-up. Now this is a lot of damage being done though. 10 workers already going down. The Hellions getting into places where the Protoss really doesn't like them being. Trying again to depower that gateway there. Alright, here is the Wall Prism. Wall Prism gonna... Ooh, that is a sneaky place that the Terran doesn't have vision of yet. So, actually 2 Dark Templar. Does he have scan? He has 1 scan available. He has 2 scans available right now, so that will help out a lot. Also a missile turret being created here. Should be able to get that siege tank though. That's a nice pickoff already. Gonna lose 1 Dark Templar so far, but already killing 6 workers of his own. Laying that barracks. Raven on the way now as well. Denying mining from the main base for this long. Did he see that missile turret? Okay, he did see the missile turret going down. Actually, the Banshee now as well on the other side of the map. Getting some probe kills here. Maybe a little bit distracted with the Dark Templars here for a while. This Banshee should be going after probes, but instead gonna try to kill off some Stalkers. Now should be forced out again. I'm not sure if he's gonna actually live. One more shot. He should go down. There we go. That is a good cleanup there from Mage. Mage striking back. Taking down that Banshee. But still has a long way to go in this game. After losing that many workers in the earlier bits of the map. And then still losing a couple more. Let's take a look. Overall 15 workers versus 18 killed. I think units lost overall, that is still kind of equal. It's, well, actually 50% more gas lost for the Protoss right now. Luckily though, that is only 100 for so far. That still is looking to do a little bit more damage. The Banshee completely scouting these 2 wall prisms, flying across the map. Gonna be ready with his marine setup over here. Gonna try to deal with it as soon as it comes in. Does he use his disable on top of the... There it is. Alright, 1 warp prism won't be able to do anything. But of course with the second one he still manages to warp in quite a bit. The charge slots try to go to work here. The Banshee wailing away at the Archon. The Archon, nice micro though. With the warp prism, a lot of damage being dealt. The Zealots taking down ever so many SCVs. The Terra now in a world of hurt needs to move his workers back again to that other base. Another big warp in occurring on the other base though at the same time. All these... Oh, this might be it, guys. Mage might have done it here. On top of the production there is 1 bunker going down, another bunker going down at the top as well. That is a massive repair though, but still 31 workers have been killed. 32, 33, it just keeps going worse and worse. Mage with an absolute beautiful maneuver, sending in those 2 wall prisms. Feels like he knew he would be disabled with one of them as he flew in. Alright, the Viking is gonna do its best. Alright, does shut down both of the wall prisms, but still so much damage already having been done. Only 7 workers remaining here for BuRning. BuRning in a world of trouble. And I'm not sure if he will be able to manage to pull himself back from this. And if he is, well, that would be one of the most amazing comebacks I've ever seen in StarCraft, honestly. But then again, I say one off because, you know what? Sometimes, very, very weird situations, things can still turn around. But, oh, it is going to be very, very, very rough. I feel like I left out a couple of varies there, just for the sake of time, so we can talk about this Liberator and Banshee running in, going to try and do some damage here onto the probes as well. A lot of probes going down, not near as many though as SCVs had been killed, so still looking for a lot more damage. The Liberator should go down here quite nicely. The Banshee also almost dead, should get taken down as well. One more shot, there it is. And now the Zealot army moving forward. 2 Archons inside that War Prism. What is here to defend? Really nothing, honestly. This base needs to lift up. All these SCVs are dead. The 2 mules, one of them very fresh, immediately getting taken down here. Mage doing even more damage on top of that economic damage he already had done. Right. Well, it was already very difficult to come back into this full BuRning, but now it's became even more difficult. This is a massive army outside of his door. Needs the greatest Widowmine hits ever in existence. That is pretty decent. But still though, alright, the War Prism actually did get taken down. There's still 4 good Widow Mines, but there are still the Archons. I don't know exactly, guys. Perhaps he might still be able to pull through here for just one more fight, but alright, no, he will not. there, with the war prisms having been taken down. And for a moment I thought perhaps with the production units coming in as well, but yeah, he just gave up there. It you know what? I would have given up quite a while ago. Alright guys, we are gonna switch back to the European servers. Just as a little bit of a support, if you want to support these players, make sure to head on over to our Matcherino page over there. I've linked it in the chat. And let me actually summon this up for you. Oh, I need to relog in. It's always unfortunate when that happens, but that does give me a little bit of an opportunity to do this though. Alright, so if you do want to contribute, give a little bit of extra money to these players. Copy the code AXB075. It is in chat over there. Press contribute. Sign in to contribute. You can use whatever you want, so I'm going to use my Twitch. Over here, let me start my StarCraft as well again. After you have been logged in, all you have to do is over here in the coupon code contribute, and I've already done it myself. So after that, you will give these players a little bit of extra cash, a little bit of extra pocket money. I'm sure they will very much appreciate it, guys. So head on over there if you do appreciate these games and want to show that you support these players. Right. I really dislike having to jump back and forth between servers myself. But, you know what? It has to be done. It is the most fair way, I suppose, for these players to play these matches. And go back to this. There we go. Okay, now we should be good again. And invite my players. We have a 1-to-1 right here, guys. Score going up equally. That's always good to see. Oh, gotta cancel that sound. Fries being fried again. The French fries. New repug. Okay. There we go. Also, of course, guys, make sure if you do want to support us, GameStop, a marvelous place where you can buy all your games. They have some really nice customers support tools as well. If you have some broken consoles or controllers, head on over there. They'll try their best to fix it for you as well. They have all the new games. They have amazing shops in real life, and also, of course, the web shop. And they also support a lot of the esports scenes right now. So, you know what? Just because of that already, if you are thinking about buying a new game, make sure to buy it out of GameStop, guys, just to show the appreciation of them appreciating StarCraft 2. We are waiting still for one of the players to accept. There we go. Okay. Switch these around. Okay. I'll make myself a referee as well. Ready. BuRning says go. Oh, Mage is ready as well. Very good, very good. We're gonna hop into game number 3, guys, in this best of 7 series. Very, very good stuff. Don't forget to drink, guys, in this heat. It's also important to keep up your hydration levels. You know what? I'm having another sip. we go. Game number 3. Game number 3 on New Repugnancy. Alright, in the bottom left corner of the map, we have the blue Protoss player. His name is Mage. The originally Chinese. I don't know if he can change this. I mean, he can move, but still, he is from China. Of course. China, a scene I do want to try to get my eye on a little bit more. It is difficult, though, sometimes to try and find all the events they have going on, but... You know what, I always like it, because they kind of have their own scene in some ways, you know, a little bit of their own style here and there. Kind of curious if the same translates for StarCraft 2 as well. Either way, his opponent, hailing from the Ukraine, his name is BuRning. And he will be spawning as the red Terran player. Going for double barracks here. Most likely we'll be seeing that Reaper strategy. Very often you do see the barracks being created on the low ground, getting that very quick wall off, having perhaps a little bit of less of a distance to walk. I guess it's not that much of a difference, but this time though, Mage not going for that deny on the second gas, staying away from it for now. He does still want to get in there, of course, get his scout on, and there we go. Okay, you should be able to see. Oh, dear lord, is he gonna do it? No, he's gonna stay away from it. Oh, that was nice as well. Did you see that? The SUV was moved more to the top side, so the probe wouldn't see him, and then he wouldn't get suspicious here. Now checking the third base. Perhaps there is a hidden something going on over here. Mage is thinking. I'm just hiding the probe for now. Could be, could be. Alright, going for another proxy, it seems. Mage sticking to his guns. It worked out last time, so you know what? Maybe just do it again. That's what I do as well. And once more, we have to Twilight Council. One Reaper already in the base as well. Stalker makes his appearance, shooing away the Reaper there. Ensuring not too much damage is going to be done. 0 kills still on that Reaper. Let's wait and see what type of technology will be proxied here. Is it going to be the Dark Templar again with the Robo facility? It was pretty cool to see. Alright, 3 Reapers now on top of this Stalker. This Stalker in quite a bit of trouble, being taken down quite quickly, but also 1 Reaper going down at the same time. And it looks like BuRning will not be going for a mass Reaper strategy. He is making that factory as well. Just making it appear like it is a mass Reaper. He is doing quite a bit of damage here, actually. Nothing game ending yet, but is getting quite some damage done. Denying mining from the second base, killing off 3 probes. Also a Stalker, of course, getting on 2 HP. That is not a lot of HP. Right, and there it is again, the Dark Shrine with the Robo facility being created by Mage. I wonder if they're both over here again. They are. Right. Very, very interesting stuff. And we will have to wait and see if BuRning is gonna adjust to this a little bit now. He should be aware that something is going on just by, you know, not seeing anything in the main base. Perhaps he thinks there's something being built further away. Back in the mineral line of Mage, but so far just not really getting any vision of what is going on in this game. That being said though, he is already making his missile turret, one of them at least. Is he gonna make another one in his main base? Not yet so far. Doesn't mean that he won't though. He might also still try to go for that Raven quickly earlier on, just to be on the safe side of things. instead of going for his Banshees as he did last time. He's going to go for a Viking first. Also a good choice against the War Prism with the Dark Templar, of course. Gonna offer quite a bit of extra safety. Moving forward again, taking down one Stalker here. That is a good pick off once more. Denying mining here, killing off 2 more probes. More economic damage being taken by Mage here. Alright, oh boy, here come the Dark Templar. One Dark Templar has been taken down, the other Dark Templar in the main base already, killing off 7 SCVs in total. Being pulled apart here, the War Prism though immediately being taken down. Oh boy, there is a scan available. Okay, that should survive. There we go. That would have been devastating if that would have been cancelled. GG, well played from Mage. Mage realizing he took too much damage, hadn't done enough himself. And we are gonna switch again from service, guys. BuRning taking that one. All right. The weird thing is that, like, going from EU to the US, no problem. Going from US to EU, major difficulty. What's up, Snoopy? Yeah, I've got it linked on the Nightbot as well. You should repeat it every 15 minutes, I believe. Cyber, okay. Thank you though, very much appreciated. This Match Arena code, of course, if you do want to support these players or give them a little bit of extra pocket change, you know what, show them that you appreciate them. Make sure to do so, guys. It's not that much effort. Just go to the Match Arena link that Snoopy just dropped in the chat. Grab that code with it and, you know, show our appreciation for these players. Here we go. I will be a referee. And let me get my 2 players in here as well. An empty map doesn't always give as much entertainment as 2 players do. Ah, Glowfly, hello. You want to lurk around? Alright, we'll let you, that's fine. Both these players are ready. And it seems... No BuRning, not ready. Oh, yeah, right. Okay, now he is. We are going into game number 4, guys. In this best of 7 series already, game number 4. We're going quite quickly through these games, I have to say. But then again, BuRning just opening up with a lot of cheeky strategies, trying to get an early lead. But then again, Mage adjusting as well at the same time. And it worked out rather well, that second game. The third game, though, BuRning again adjusting to what Mage was doing that second game. Managing to get ahead in the third game. Alright. Mr. StarCraft. There we go. Thank you very much. Alright. We have a blue Protoss spawning on the top left corner of the Cyber Forest. He is known as Mage. It is a smart pick going for Cyber Forest. Cyber Forest is going to be difficult, of course, to make the Reaper strategy work on. And here he is, actually, the Reaper man himself. 1 score ahead right now, 2-1. He is the red Terran player. His name is BuRning. There he is. What is this though? Again, once more, sneaking in a barracks here. Actually, this might just be a barracks to give the impression that he's going for a proxy, while secretly just having his barracks still very nearby his own base. I won't believe that he will keep this barracks here. Perhaps he's just gonna make the Reaper and then fly it back up again. This is very interesting. Things are getting quite meta here. Just between these two guys. Proxy gateway being placed as well though. Mage being sneaky himself, trying to do some early aggression as a response to these earlier Reapers showing up every time. Alright, blocking off that wall for now. He won't be blocked in. Ensuring that there is an opening here as well, of course. Barracks there being placed, and again replanting that pylon. He can now still move in with that Zealot as long as he keeps this gap open. All BuRning will have to invest ever so much money in just remaking this wall again and again and again. Is he gonna cancel the pylon or will he keep it for now? He is gonna keep it, alright. Oh, shield battery does get placed down as well. That should be targeted down, alright, it does so. With the Reaper already on top of that. Makes a lot of sense. Where did the Zealot go actually? Well, the Zealot was made in the main base. There is a Stalker on the way. I thought there was another Zealot in the other gateway, but that one was for the main base. Indeed, there is some cheese going on here, Glowfly. We can smell it in the air. Here we go. There is a Stalker poking away at the factory. There is no barracks right here making any units so far. The Stalker might be able to get the tech lab or at least force some SCVs to start repairing this location. The Reaper gonna jump forward perhaps. Oh, nice blocking there. Doesn't allow him to get into the bunkers so far. Reaper, are you gonna get in there? Alright, he does manage to get in there. That is very nice now. A repair coming off on that tech lab. So that will not be taken down so far. And the Stalker has to start retreating with the Cyclone now out, almost out as well. We should start seeing quite nice counter aggression coming up against these Stalkers across the map here. One already going down so far. Cyclone getting quite low as well though, but should be able to take on one more Stalker. And now Mage behind this, already having made his second Nexus and starting up his own technology here. Robotics facility first, then the Twilight Council. Robo is obviously gonna help against that Starport with the Benji tech being created here. Sun Lily, hello. Welcome to the stream. Glad you could join us. How you doing today? Oh, Faz is here as well. Gorgonov as well. I don't know why I didn't see you guys earlier. Just been too obsessed with these players. So, yeah, things are kind of calming down here for now. The Banshee is gonna fly across the map there. I don't believe there was an observant mage yet. Still creating immortals and now also a warp prism afterwards. Alright, so the Banshee still has quite a potential of dealing damage here. It's not that like BuRning hasn't used any Banshees yet in this series. He already did it, I believe, at least once, maybe twice. So it's not something that Mage shouldn't be aware of. That BuRning sometimes does, but here he comes. Banshee should be getting quite a lot of kills. Still no observer in that production tab. Most likely this Banshee will run out of energy actually before a observer actually is being made. And alright, Mage just going for it, moving across the map with all his units in a desperate attempt to try and get back into this. The shield battery in the main base is of course really helpful in this situation. Gonna try his best to keep his probes alive. It's gonna take so many shots to kill one probe here, but look at this. Mage, oh my god, dear lord, Mage, your warp prism is in a lot of world of trouble there, and it does get taken down. The Banshee still doing damage here, now finally running out of energy. as the Observer makes it over to the Banshee as well at the same time. That is a lot of damage being taken by Mage there. Very, very unfortunate. Now moving forwards again, trying his best. The Zealots walking in, needs to get on top of those SCVs. The Immortal already going down. I don't think this is enough for Mage. And the repair though, the repair does need to... Alright, there we go. GG being called again. Mage losing that series, very unfortunately, not making his Observer before the other units. Perhaps a little bit greedy there, but I can understand why though. After that earlier aggression, not doing that much and losing the 2 Stalkers, I can feel like you're a little bit on the clock and have to cut some corners there. Unfortunately for him, it didn't work out in this situation. Back to the EU. I'll have to log in again. I have a lot of Blizzard accounts, guys. Alright, there we go. A lot of Blizzard accounts with a lot of passwords. And this one is the hardest one to get into, of course. There's the car. Right, as I'm logging in again, make sure, guys, there is a Matcherino code. I'm gonna Matcherino. Don't think I've seen the bot do it for a while now. There he is. So grab that code that it says AX best of 7.5. Go to that link and it should look like this. Let me see, is the screen correct? Alright, it is. So I'm logged in here right now, so if I'm gonna... Right, you won't hear that sound if you log in or out. That is just a guy with a very, very impressive car, it would appear. Or a motorcycle, I do not completely know. Alright, so you sign in over here. You go to Twitch, or whatever you really want. Whatever account you have logged in on that browser. You put the code over here, the AX best of 7.5. And you press contribute. And that's all you gotta do. You give a little bit of extra money to these players, show that we appreciate them. And that is always a lovely thing to do, right? Kairos Junction will be our next match. There we go. Also, don't forget, of course, if you do want to look good next summer, we have a place for you. It's called 24-hour fitness. As the name implies, you will be able to do fitness 24 hours, pretty much all the days in the week as well. They have personal coaches, or personal trainers, I believe the right terminology is. Alright, both players now being invited as well. They have cardio machines, they have weightlifting machines, and probably also just weights in general. They have pools and all sorts of fitness machinery that you can use to make yourself feel better about yourself. And you know what? Fitness also helps with gaming, guys. It sounds weird, but it is. If you get your blood pumping, it will go into your head and it will help out just overall. So, guys, make sure to use that 24-hour fitness. Bring a friend as well. Of course, fitness only fun if you do have your friends with you. Alright, here we go. Game number... This is game number 5. Yeah, game number 5. Now on match point for BuRning. BuRning taking quite a lead in the series so far. And let's just hope that Mage manages to pull this back now. Both of these well, pretty much most of these games so far having ended quite early on, unfortunately for us, but still doesn't mean it's gonna happen again. Perhaps it will, perhaps it won't. We are gonna have to wait and see. How you doing, Destin, SC2? How are you today? Did you survive the heat stroke? Things should calm down now. Either way, we have in the bottom right corner of Kairos Junction today, it is a blue Protoss player. His name is Mage. Hailing from China and now currently residing in the Canadian states. I don't know how you call it. The Canadian countryside. Probably lives in the city. That would make a lot more sense. Either way, there is a barracks being proxied over here. And it is by this player in the top left corner. He is the red Terran player. His name is BuRning. We are watching a best of 7 between 2 Alpha X players. It's been a quick one so far. I believe we've only been going for an hour and we're already 4 maps in. Or actually, well, this is the 5th one. So, yeah, things could end very quickly here as well with these barracks. Well, 1 barracks being created. I suppose that's not that much all in, right? It's still a comfortable amount. You can still macro behind this. And I'm expecting BuRning to do so. We've so far been seeing BuRning doing a lot of Reaper openings with a couple of Reapers. But not going full in with the Reapers. Just looking to do that damage, containing his Protoss opponent on the other side of the map. Using those Reapers. And then just slowly whittling away at some probes. It's a nasty bunker by the way as well. But yeah, whittling away at probes. Denying mining being taken place here in the second base as well. Things just looked more and more dark afterwards. Full Mage slowly but surely getting in trouble that way. Now this Reaper here is ever so quick, being proxied on the other side of the map now. Oh, that is a lovely surround though. A very, very nice surround. Shutting that down quite quickly, but of course the bunker is still here. There is another Reaper on the way and 2 more in production as well. 1 over here, so 2 Reapers are gonna show up very, very quickly. This Adept now spotting the bunker. And in come the Reapers. The Reapers are gonna try to get into that bunker. I'm not sure if they are gonna stay in that bunker. The Adept might just wanna run away from now. Oh, they are gonna get another probe here. Actually, no. Alright, now they do. Cast the curse. Either way, alright, this Nexus now slowly being whittled away. Are there more Reapers on the way as well? There's 1 more Reaper on the map and 1 almost being created here. So 4 Reapers in total. And behind this, as we can see, BuRning just macroing up, making his factory, making another barracks, making his command center. And prepping for a follow-up bio push again once more. Really, really liking his style here with the Reapers opening and then going into a bio push. Now Mage, having played against this a couple of times now, is he going to be able to do something against it appropriately without taking too much damage here? More gateways being created. Immortal on the way as well. As soon as that Immortal is done, he should be able to just break this situation here as easy as that. Oh, nice one-shotting the Reapers now. Already killing 1 of them. So, delaying the kill on the Nexus here a little bit. Now, jumping forward. Oh, yeah, you should be able to completely deny this from doing much more damage. Of course, the Reapers now jumping into the main base are gonna get even more probe kills. Okay, well, the probes taking revenge there for their fallen brothers on the other maps. But still, that is quite a bit of kills. 4 kills already in the early game. Although we have to consider those were 4 Reapers. And they didn't really kill any Protoss army units this time. And also, of course, Mage still has his Nexus. Being denied from mining there this early on didn't matter too much. Because, you know what, he's only just now above the maximum number of units you want to have mining on 1 base. So it's not that bad for Mage just yet. The only thing that is bad is that he couldn't produce any probes from that second Nexus for a really long time. Now, good force fields on top of that bunker. Wants to split off out his Stalkers here a little bit to avoid that splash damage. Unfortunately, the repair did still manage to do a lot there on the bunker, even with those 2 force fields. Managing to get a solid repair going there. Mage really wants to find some form of damage. Still gonna force that siege tank to move out of his position again. Maybe gonna be able to jump on top of his other siege tank. That would be absolutely massive. Can he get him down? Oh, nice force fields there. denying it from running away. Is he gonna get more units here? This is a reasonable start for Mage. Now inside the base. Killing a barracks as well, delaying some more of the bio push that would follow up behind this. Oh, that is very unfortunate. The sentry going down now, microing backwards, wants to kill as many workers as he can, just target them down as much as possible. 11 workers being killed, but the entire army of Mage falling at the same time. Now there is also a tech lab being killed there. Let's take a look overall in the units lost tab. As we can see, a clear, massive advantage here still for BuRning. But I think Mage may have found a little bit of damage there that might get him back into a fighting chance position. But things are still looking quite dangerous for Mage here, who is only one map behind, or well, one map away from being kicked out of the series and losing it overall, which would be absolutely devastating. After we saw the series go up 1-1, tying up, BuRning taking 2 quite nice quick wins immediately afterwards. It would be absolutely devastating if it happens again. Mage now taking his robotics facility support bay as well. It's really nice micro here. The Viking, oh dear lord. Right, not losing too many probes, that is always very good, but still reducing the mining that can be done here. Oh, moving back into the probe line. You might get another one. Oh, almost getting 3 probes there. Still though, that was some nice damage again being found there by BuRning with just 1 Viking as well. And we are seeing Disruptors coming out. Disruptors are one of my favorite Protoss units to watch, guys. This is a nice comeback unit. Wait, that Disruptor was queued on top of the War Prism here. The War Prism, though, flying away from it. Not sure if that is supposed to happen, but... oh, well, we will have to see. Actually, it's going to be very helpful having this Disruptor in the defensive base. Mr. Disruptor is getting quite out of position, though. He needs to move. Oh, wow. Actually, this is alright. This is alright. This is very good, actually. He can just march in from the front and then come from behind with a big Disruptor shot. In it comes. Boom goes the dino. Oh, only getting 1 Marine, though. That is very unfortunate. GG. Well played. Oh, that was so unfortunate. Not managing to close the distance there. BuRning with a good, solid reaction. And that means BuRning takes this best of 7 quite quickly and decisively. And that means we are already done for the best of 7. That is very unfortunate, guys. Alright. Don't forget, though, we still will have other matches in the future. And I still want to keep this moment brief. We still have amazing sponsors, guys. One of them is GameStop. They help out pro scenes in the esports. Very much so. They provide coaches. They provide all sorts of beneficial support to those teams. And also sponsoring events, of course. Not just the teams themselves. So make sure to go to a GameStop near you if you do want to buy another game. Or even if one of your consoles or controllers are broken. They can help you fix those things, guys. They are very nice people and they're always willing to help out. And, well, they have a really good web shop too. So check them out, guys, if you are planning to do some more gaming. And, well, unfortunately for us, that was the end of the best of 7. I'm just gonna thank our players over here, of course, the viewers as well. Thank you so much for watching us, guys. And thank you so much for joining us tonight in this beautiful best of 7. It was kind of quick, unfortunately, for us. Only lasting about 70 minutes. And, well, it was a 4-1, so that was partly the reason, of course. BuRning feeling very confident, probably putting some barracks across the map after taking that lead. And, well, it worked out marvelously for him. Alright, so what else? What else can I plug? I guess, you know what, I can talk about myself as well. I'm really Kozan. You can find me on Twitch underneath Really Cozen. You can find me on Twitter too, if that's what you want to do. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. Thank you Alpha X as well, of course, for allowing me to cast these things, these series. I always have a good time with them. It's a really nice team, guys. Make sure to check them out. Well, I've been Kozen. I'm just gonna double check if there's nothing else following up on this, and I don't believe so. So yeah, have a good one for now. Thank you very much, Sun Lily, for screaming my name in chat. That always makes me feel better about myself. Alright, have a good one, everybody. Everybody. Everyone-y? I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying. Alright, bye-bye. I don't know how to have a good ending. I'm really bad at goodbyes, alright? Alright, see you.